Hello everyone, welcome to English Now. This is Practice the Exercise wherein we shall be discussing 10 questions from the chapter Articles. The questions will come up on your screen, you have to solve them. Then we will discuss the answers and explanation of the same in detail. So this video will be useful for whom? For students as always, and for spoken English learners. The video will be really useful for both of these two people. Now, quick revision we are going to do wherein we shall be discussing what articles really are so that you're able to reach out your answers correctly and smoothly. Now, articles are small words used before nouns to make their meaning clear. So they're used before nouns to make their meaning clear. There are three kinds of articles: a, an, and the. So a and an are used for general or non-specific things, while the is used for a particular or specific person or thing. So when we talk about any normal thing, any general thing, we use a or an, and for any special thing we use the. So articles help us identify whether we are talking about anything in general or a specific one. So this is what the work of article is when we talk about a sentence. So article a or an for general purpose, or and the used for special purpose. Now with this short explanation, questions and answers with explanation will come up on your screen with part 1 and 2, wherein part 1 shall be discussing question section. A total of 10 questions will come up on your screen. You have to read the questions, pause the video and make your attempts. Later on we will discuss answers and explanation of the same in detail. So let's start doing that. Question 1 says, she adopted dash European child last year. 2, he is dash university student. 3, I need dash information about this topic. 4, dash sun rises in the east. 5, we had dash dinner at a fancy restaurant. 6, he gave me dash useful advice. 7, she is dash MBA graduate from a reputed college. 8, they went to dash school to meet the principal. 9, dash Himalayas are covered with snow. 10, this is dash most interesting story I have ever heard. Now these are the 10 questions. You have to pause the video and make your attempts, and then we shall be discussing the answers of these in detail. Remember, there might be some questions where there will be no article. You have to apply those as well. All right, with this I'm expecting that you have attempted your answers, and now we are going to discuss the answers in detail. So let's talk about that. Question 1 was, she adopted a dash European child last year. So answer will be a European child. Why a? Because although European starts with vowel letter E, its sounds is European, which is a constant sound Y, year. Therefore we use a, not an, because it is coming with a consonant sound year. So we are using article a over here. Hence a European will be the answer. She adopted a European child last year, and not an European. A European because of the consonant sound year. Now question 2 was, he is dash university student. So answer will be a university student. Why a university? Because university starts with the sound U, which is again a constant sound. So we use a, not an. Hence the answer will be a university student. He is a university student. Now the question 3 we are going to discuss is that I need information about this topic. So which article will be used? Answer is no article. Means no article will be used. Why? Because before information we were asked to apply any article, but we won't apply any article because information is an uncountable noun. We generally do not use a or an with uncountable nouns, so no article will be the answer, will be correct. A or an is used with countable nouns always. Now the question 4 is, dash sun rises in the east. Dash sun, answer will be the sun. Why the sun? Because we use the for unique things in the universe, for example, sun, moon, earth, etc. Hence, the sun will be the answer because sun is unique in our solar system. It's one of its kind. Question 5. We had dinner at a fancy restaurant. Before dinner, we were supposed to apply an article. So answer will be no article. No article will be applied before dinner. Why? Because words like breakfast, lunch, dinner usually do not take any kind of article with them when used in a general sense. So remember, we are using dinner in a general sense and not a specific one. So we say had dinner, not had a dinner. Answer will be had dinner. We had dinner at a fancy restaurant. This is going to be the answer. Remember, breakfast, lunch, dinner, with them we do not use any article, right? Now question 6 is, he gave me dash useful advice. So what kind of advice? Dash advice, a or an. So answer will be not a but some. We have to use some. He gave me some useful advice. Why? Because advice is, again, like information, is an uncountable noun. So we cannot say an advice because it's uncountable. You can't count this advice. So we use some advice or just advice without using any other word with it. So here we have used some. He gave me some useful advice. Now question 7. She is dash MBA graduate from a reputed college. So answer will be an MBA graduate. Why an MBA? Because M starts with a consonant letter. But here we are focusing more than sound than a letter. So MBA is pronounced as MBA, starting with a vowel sound, E. Therefore, we'll use article an with this, an MBA. Now question 8 is, they went to dash school to meet the principal. So answer will be the school. Why the school? Because when we go to school for its primary purpose, which is study, we don't generally use any article with us. So this is how it is, because we are talking about primary purpose. But here, the purpose is specific. It's about meeting the principal. So we will use the school. So they went to the school to meet the principal. When we're talking about going to the school for any specific purpose, other than what the general purpose of going to the school is, which is study. We are not going there to study. We're going to meet the principal. So target is different. So we'll use the school with that. Now question 9 is, dash Himalayas are covered with snow. Dash Himalayas, answer will be the Himalayas. Why the Himalayas? Because we use the before names of mountain ranges. Whenever we talk about mountain ranges, we use the with them, before them. So Himalayas is a mountain range, we'll use the Himalayas. Now the last question of this video, this is dash most interesting story I have ever heard. Answer will be the most interesting. Why? Because we use the before superlative degrees. So superlative degree is most over here, most, best, worst, superlative. It has become, so the most interesting is the correct one. Alright, so these were the 10 questions and their answers which we have discussed in today's video. We will come up again with another video and shall be discussing an interesting topic again. Until then, you can share your thoughts down in the comment box. We'll meet again. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.